On the Wheaton College campus, the football team had a scrimmage today on Macaulay Stadium starting at 1 o'clock with Wabash College, and they got to about 5 minutes left in the game, about 3 minutes rather left into the contest, just a friendly scrimmage before they had to evacuate the field due to the warnings that came from the public safety building. The women's tennis team had a match at 9:30 this morning. We're able to get through that, but also had a scheduled match at 4:30, and that has been canceled, at least so far. Perhaps more or less delayed, as we'll get more information on that as we go along. But as far as this game is concerned, John, Wheaton came into yesterday's contest ranked number 7th in the nation, taking on Loris Dewhawks that were ranked 8th in the nation, and they came out with a 3-1 victory despite having kind of a funky goal scored on a corner kick early in the game.
Yeah, they did. They really picked it up after that sort of fluke goal there by Loris in the 9th minute of the match, and they really showed some good stuff yesterday in that victory, and lots of promising signs going into today, and they're going to need to play well yet again, as Wisconsin-Eau Claire is coming off a 4-0 victory in their game yesterday, so it ought to be a good game.
In University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire's first match of the season, they won their game, like you said, John. They won 4-0 with a goal from Paige Legate, their sophomore from Green Bay, Wisconsin, a couple goals from their point leader, Nachel Narrison, and a final fourth one from Melissa Leister. And so that totaled the 4-0 win for University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. And now they take on the Wheaton College Thunder, who also won their first game of the year yesterday by a count of 3-1. So this is going to be the championship game for Wheaton against University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, the second game of the year from Joe Bean Stadium. Now, because of the weather restrictions and the delay, we're trying to get this one started as quickly as possible, so there will be no starting lineups and no national anthem before we get this one started. Both teams have already taken the field and are getting ready for the opening kickoff. However, we do have the starting lineups alongside right away. We'll get them first of all for the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire Blue Golds women's soccer team. Head coach is Sean Yengo in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, an enrollment of 10,800.
Water is for sale at the main gate for $1.50.
Wisconsin-Eau Claire will take the kickoff. Number 3, Paige Legate, is a starting sophomore forward. Number 4, Kara Ryan, sophomore midfielder. They start in the circle.
And we're underway. Wisconsin-Eau Claire gets the ball, and it's in the Wheaton half now. Carson with a header. Still in the Wheaton half, battling around, lots of winning balls. And Eau Claire settles it down with the ball on the right side, sent in deep and headed away by Amanda Bray, right back to the girl who sent it in. Eau Claire still trying to hold it, playing a little bit of possession on the right side of the field near the sideline, now back towards midfield. Now the ball's taken away by Jamie Orweiler for the Thunder. She drops it back to Erin Strom. Bit of a worrisome moment there. Just a little trouble corralling that pass, but she gets it to Amanda Bray, and they keep control along the sideline. Now the ball's sent up. Orweiler giving chase, and an Eau Claire defender is back to quell that threat. And she's unable to keep the ball in bounds. It'll go out on the near sideline. It'll be a throw-in for the Thunder. To take the throw is Caitlin Levedor. She tosses it in, gets it to Orweiler. Orweiler with some space, going toward the middle of the field. Tries to find Kishkunis making a cut, and it's intercepted by the Eau Claire defense.
It's a nice job by Eau Claire getting back defensively, defending in numbers against the short passing game that the Thunder displayed yesterday.
Yep. Now Eau Claire battling for the ball in their offensive half. They have it near on the right side of the box. It's sent in, but it is too far and over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Thunder.
Yeah, and that was Paige Legate who scored their first goal yesterday. And doing a nice job controlling the ball as long as she could. Maybe rush the shot a little bit. She had help coming on the back post, running right down the middle of the field. The Thunder were getting back defensively, and I think she just tried to rush the shot.
A goal kick sent back in by Eau Claire, but safely into the arms of Hillary Barreto for the Thunder. She trots out with it, gives it a bounce or two. Still holding it in the 18 box, and she boots it away to midfield, where it bounces over Kishkunis, and it's hit by Eau Claire defenders and headed on forward into the Wheaton half. Eau Claire settles it now and gets it forward. A little bit of a chance there, but that's stopped quickly by Amanda Brait for the Thunder, playing great defense back there. Eau Claire still has the ball, having most of the possession so far in this game. Ball now on the edge of the 18 box. Nice move. Shot doesn't get through very easily, and Barreto is able to scoop it up after it had been deflected.
Nice possession there by Gilbertson. Tried to turn, but Laura Karsten, the All-American, doing a great job staying right on her hip, getting a deflection, and another deflection off Amanda Brait. And nice job by Barreto coming off her line, scooping it up as there's an oncoming blue goal. I think that was Legate coming from the near post.
Wheaton with the ball now in the Eau Claire half, showing some offense now. Kishkunis has it on the far right side, edge of the box. She's taken down. Nice tackle there by the Eau Claire defender, and we will have the first Thunder corner kick of this game. Remember, yesterday they had 10 corner kicks in the first half against Loras College, and here's the first one for the Thunder today.
It'll be Kishkunis out of the far corner to take it. So Kishkunis out of the corner will send it on towards the top of the 8, and it will be headed out there by Alyssa Walker. There to scoop that one up is Strom towards the top of the 18, and again it's Walker with the head over the head of Gilbertson back towards the half line, and Brait is pushed up. She will play near side to Aaron Strom. Strom battling with Legate, sends it near sideline to Bucky Liebedor, and Liebedor has it dispossessed by Brandt. Brandt down the near sideline, and Brait is there in the back, as is typical for this Thunder defense, and she plays it long and out of bounds over the near sideline, and it'll be Brittany Brandt for the throw-in. Throw-in headed to the ground by Strom, but possessed there by Allie Stone. Stone still on the ball before Strom will depossess it, and is taken away by Liebedor. Liebedor trying to play Gadara, cleared out there by Brandt to the far corner, and it's a foot race between Tan and Rachel Narison, and Narison's going to get it near the top of the 18, extended to the far sideline. Pushed back there to Rademacher. Rademacher playing to the top of the 18, where Liebedor gets a foot to it for the Thunder defense, and that'll break up that attack by the Blue Golds. Here's Orweiler carrying past Gilbert to the midline. Orweiler still on the ball, and she plays outside to Val Lilly in stride, who comes up against Rademacher. Lilly down the far sideline, playing into the box. Kishkunis, top of the 18, right foot to the near post, and it's just wide right.
Great effort there. Nice passing by the Thunder, and a great effort on that shot by Kishkunis. Early test for the Wisconsin Eau Claire defense.
Starting to become a little bit overcast again over to our west. Another band of storms supposed to be moving through, most likely within the hour, so it might be a little bit of dodging rain throughout this game. We'll keep you updated on the weather as it moves in, so stay tuned here to WETN. Tan with the throw-in from the midline, far side of the field, comes to the foot of Kishkunis. Kishkunis will battle there with Narison and plays it out of bounds for a blue gold throw-in. These two teams very familiar with each other, as they have a long-standing non-conference tradition. Eau Claire typically playing second fiddle in their conference to the Pointers of Stevens Point, who are a traditional top 10 program. And they're coming off a strong 13-7-1 campaign with a 6-1-1 in that well-respected WIAC conference. 39 minutes to play here in the first half, and putting it in play is Rademacher on the far side, plays to the head of Lilly towards the midline, and there's Brandt again. Brandt has her pass broken up by the flying foot of Carrie Shannon, and Brandt wins the header now to Aaron Strom, and back once again to Kara Ryan. Played into the middle with the run is Allie Stone. Stone into the box, and that's going to be an easy roller for Barreto coming off the end line.
Good defense once again by the Thunder, not letting Wisconsin get off a good shot.
Barreto's right foot one with a flick on by Gadara, and there's Kishkunis battling with Walker.
That ball is sent out of bounds by the Eau Claire defenders. And Strom will take a throw in here on the near side at the midline.
Strom looking down the near sideline, finds Kishkunis on the box out. Kishkunis back to Strom. Strong left foot towards the top of the 8, and that will be rolling across the inline as the keeper, Baron Brinker, not sure on the bounce. Turf still a little wet as rain moved through during the previous men's game between Covenant and North Central. Had about a 55-minute delay in that game, which is the reason for the delayed kickoff of this game, and hopefully we will avoid any further weather delays this evening. It's turned out to be a decent night, still pretty humid, but temperatures have dropped back into the low 80s. As down the near sideline comes Legate trying to play. That's Gilbertson, and in the back again is Brait. Brait right foot across the midline. Nobody there for the Thunder, and it's won by the chest of Alyssa Walker to the near sideline and Brandt. Brandt right foot into the middle of the field. Karsten's there with a left, and it rolls over her foot, and that's going to end up as a corner for the Blue Golds. And on her way over to take this one will be Sam Gilbert, number 15.
Go get it! Come on, Gilly!
Looks like it'll be the first big test for Barreto in goal for the Thunder in this match. Coming just 8 minutes in. So we're now just entering the 9th minute.
So Gilbert will set it up with the right foot from the near flag to our right, sends in a low roller, and that's going to scroll all the way through the box, and now playing back to the foot of Rademacher. Rademacher about 30 yards away, right foot. She's going to try it, and that'll be easily collected in the air by Barreto with no runners for the Blue Golds.
Well, once again, Thunder defense causing Eau Claire to settle for a less than ideal shot.
Wind has died down here at Joe Bean Stadium as that one's played loose to Liebedor. Deflected to Legate. Legate plays Allie Stone into the middle of the field, and Jamie Orleiler quickly back to harass her. Far side for Gilbertson, and Gilbertson will play it out wide. Excuse me, that's actually Rachel Narrison. Narrison's pass deflected by Tan back to the feet of Sam Gilbert. Gilbert guarded there by Gadara. Outside Rademacher. Rademacher down the sideline again to Narrison, and Esther Tan will force her to play that one out of bounds. Ball to the Thunder, or excuse me, to the Blue Golds. Quick throw in, and that's headed away by Karsten, and you're going to see a foul backing into the defender against Gilbertson.
Good hustle on that header by Karsten to try and get over top of the attacker to head that ball away. Got the call from the official.
To the casual eye, that would look like a foul against Karsten. However, the ruling is if a player is in the air on your back, you cannot back into them, and that's what Gilbertson is guilty of there. That ball played loose at the midline to Allie Stone, and now Karsten will possess for the Thunder. Karsten will reverse to the near sideline and plays into space for Liebedor. Liebedor running towards Brandt. Brandt wins that race and plays it out of bounds into the Thunder bench.
That ball did deflect off Liebedor, so it will be a throw for Wisconsin Eau Claire. Here on the near sideline, back in Wheaton's third. Ball played in, dealt with by Laura Karsten for the Thunder. She boots it back out of bounds, once again on this near sideline, near the midline this time.
Thrown in by Eau Claire. And taken now into the Wheaton defensive half, cleared by Orweiler. She gets it to Kishkunis. Kishkunis now into the middle.
Got a runner.
And a man along the right side. Here might come offensive opportunity for Wheaton. Played in toward the middle. Trying to make that play was Val Lilly. She got cleared away at the last moment into the top left corner and cleared out and out of bounds. Wheaton will have a throw in. Much thanks to Rusty Lindsay for emergency cover of myself while I was getting my vocal abilities. Wheaton still has it in the defensive third of Eau Claire. Loose ball toward the middle, cleared at the top of the 18-yard box, and punched along into the right channels. Coming over is Amanda Brait. She has Erin Strom to her left. Now played left foot into the middle to Orweiler. One-touch pass back to Brait. Brait sets things up, comes near side to Strom along the touchline. She gives to Liebedor. Liebedor trying to play it into the middle. It got cleared away, almost out of bounds, but then still maintained possession by Eau Claire. A header is won by the Thunder. It'll be a throw-in for Erin Strom. No score here. Just over 11 minutes into the first half. Here at Joe Bean Stadium in the championship game of the women's bracket of the Bob Baptista Invitational 2011. Loose ball in the middle. Esther Tan has it and plays down here to Amanda Brait. Brait switches direction, goes right side. Now a ball up for Kishkunis. She tries to track it down and keep it in bounds. She does at the moment, and then is knocked away and touched out of bounds by an Eau Claire defender. And Wheaton now has offensive possession. Ball comes in toward the right side just outside the box. That's Carrie Shannon. Shannon across into the middle. Header. There it is. And that's a goal for the Thunder. What a beautiful ball from Carrie Shannon. And Sarah Guidera heads it into the top left corner for a Wheaton goal. 1-0. The Thunder lead.
And after all those great chances yesterday for Sarah Guidera on that front line for the Thunder, she couldn't quite convert any of them. And right here, in the 13th minute of this match, she gets her first goal, freshman forward. And everyone is very excited for her down there on that field. So Wheaton goes up 1-0.
A wonderful assist from Carrie Shannon into the middle, headed in from Sarah Guidera, the freshman. In the 13th minute, Wheaton takes a 1-0 lead, and they do it just in time because that noise that you hear just now is a new alarm for a severe weather detection system here at the top of public safety. And whether it's thundering or lightning, we're not sure what it is.
System has detected lightning in the area. We ask that you return to your cars.
That is the Thor-Track system that has just gone off. We had this happen in the game before, and with hit-and-miss showers coming through, at this point they will evacuate Joe Bean Stadium. The teams will have to go to their dugouts.
Are sounded. Once again, lightning is
so the way the system works is if it detects lightning within 5 miles, you're going to hear one shrill, and shrill would be the best way to describe that horn. And so the teams will have to stay in their dugouts. We have a mandatory that the stadium has to be evacuated. And then we're going to have to wait at least 10 minutes. The system will reset, and if not, delay the restart, depending on how many times they pick up lightning in the area. Now, we do have a second band of storms moving through. We had one move through right about 3:15 or so during the Covenant North Central game, which started at 2 and actually ended about 4:50. So about an hour-long delay there with 39 minutes left in that game. And so we're going to have another delay, and actually in the flow of the game it plays out well because you've got a goal break right there as it was Guidera scoring from Carrie Shannon on the header, and a little bit of an injury break as well for the Blue Golds. So at least you don't see one of those things destroying the flow of a game where a team's on the attack and they lose it due to the weather. But another large crowd here tonight, and they're going to have to file out to the parking lot or somewhere, but they can't stay here.
That's exactly right. Rusty Lindsay, thank you very much for the emergency weather report. We appreciate it. And as we mentioned in the 13th minute, Sarah Guidera heads it into the upper left corner of the goal for her first goal of her young Wheaton freshman career. And that was assisted by Carrie Shannon just outside the 18-yard box. So Wheaton leads it 1-0 here in the 13th minute, but we're in a weather delay of the first half. With a 1-0 lead, we're going to send it back to the studio during this delay, and we'll bring it right back here to Joe Bean Stadium as soon as we come out of it. Thank you very much for your patience. And now, here is Woo How Phelps. For the inclement weather that has been just playing games with the Bob Baptista Invitational second game here on Saturday, September 3rd. It's an invitational that featured 4 games yesterday, finished up with 4 games today between the women's tournament and the men's tournament alongside Jonathan Hensel. I'm Judah Newby. Pleased to be along with you here on WETN FM and TV. Now, John, this was a game that was scheduled to go on at 4:30 originally, and then the kickoff got pushed back to 5:15 due to a delay in the North Central and Covenant men's second round game. And now 15 minutes into this one, or excuse me, 13 minutes into this one, now Wheaton and Wisconsin-Eau Claire have been delayed, and they're just about to get ready to resume play. It's currently a 1-0 lead due to a beautiful ball that was sent into the middle and headed in by the freshman Sarah Guidera. That was assisted by Carrie Shannon. That was a very, very nice and well-executed play by the Wheaton offense.
Yes, it was. It was an excellent cross by Carrie Shannon and excellent header to finish it off by the freshman Sarah Guidera. So Wheaton very pleased with that, I'm sure, especially because it came literally seconds before the storm tracker system here went off and caused this delay. So here we are. Teams are taking the field again, and Wheaton is up 1-0, and Wisconsin-Eau Claire will be kicking off from midfield as a result of the Wheaton goal being the last play before the break.
It was a very well-timed goal indeed, as Wheaton just got the advantage 1-0 before the horn sounded, and there was an injury also on the side of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, so there was some time being taken off for that. And now as we resume play, Wisconsin-Eau Claire will take the kickoff from the midfield stripe, a 1-0 lead for the Wheaton Thunder in this championship game of the Bob Baptista Invitational from Joe Bean Stadium. And we have resumed play nearly an hour and 15 minutes after the previous delay. Thank you so much for your patience, and we're getting ready to resume this first half. Ball's going back and forth. Now taking it along the right side is Val Lilly. She has it deflected away as she falls to the turf, and out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Wheaton Thunder. Wheaton leads 1-0. They're out in their home blue uniforms with white trim and blue shorts. Wisconsin-Eau Claire in their white uniforms with black trim and white shorts. Ball goes back and forth. Remains where it was about 10 seconds ago with a throw-in from Lilly. Now here's Esther Tan trying to dribble it into the 18-yard box. Making a play on it now is Carrie Shannon. Wheaton still possesses as they go back to Amanda Bray. She comes near side to Erin Strom. Strom looks at her options, tries to go middle for Orweiler, gets intercepted. Strom retrieves the rebound, though, and hits Kishkanis. A one-touch pass with the right foot to Allie Kopelman, who's in the game. Now Kopelman slides one to the left side for Liebedor. Liebedor tried to pass it in toward the middle, got deflected, and now intercepted from Wisconsin-Eau Claire. It was Allie Stone. Now Amanda Brait with it, slides one to Orweiler. Orweiler Shannon, back to Orweiler. Now Wheaton on the attack. Orweiler lost control of the ball. It's free in toward the middle. Kopelman had one slide just under her left foot and rolls into the arms of keeper Amanda Hakela, the junior from Stillwater, Minnesota. Ball is now possessed in the midfield line. Carrie Shannon plays it to the right side. Lilly, the right forward, dribbles in toward the box. Now Kopelman has it. Rolls it over her foot. Now comes in toward the corner, looking to try to cross it, but great defense from Eau Claire. Trying to clear it out, and Kishkanis is there, and it goes over the end line for a goal kick. In goal, rather, is the sophomore, Nina Barenbrinker from St. Paul, Minnesota, number 26. She's starting in goal today for Sean Yango's team. Jeff Cobbs is the head referee. Kalof Alataifa and Adam Aarons are the two line judges.
Pretty even possession-wise so far. Wheaton with a slight advantage now as they press the attack again.
Long cross in toward the middle. Kopelman a header. Liebedor trying to give chase, and picking it out of the air is Barenbrinker. Good opportunity there. Trying to force the issue offensively. Kopelman a high header, and Liebedor was almost there, but the keeper was able to snare it first. There comes a head ball. It's won by Eau Claire. Making a move with it is Stone. Now a ball in toward the middle to Gilbertson. Gilbertson comes back on toward the middle of the field. Now changes direction, hits Rademacher. Rademacher lost it for a moment. Simultaneous hit now, and it's taken by Kishkanis. Pressured by Rademacher. Rademacher still trying to win it, goes out of bounds off Rademacher's foot, and Wheaton maintains possession with a throw. Kishkanis will give it to Strom, or Tan rather. Tan throws it in, and the header goes up in the air. Tan retrieves, has it along the ground. Her pass gets deflected. Kopelman tries to shield off her man, is able to do so for the time being. Slides a pass in toward the corner but it's too far for Val Lilly.
Yeah, Wheaton's starting to have a little advantage offensively here, controlling the pace of the game here in these first couple minutes since the delay. Goal kick now for Wisconsin.
A delay of just over an hour and 15 minutes. Unofficially, we'll see what the official time will be. There's an inadvertent handball that was not seen by the referees. A nice ball punched in toward the middle. Kobelman trying to give in chase, but is unable to kick it before it gets scooped up by Baron Brinker once again. A wonderful header that time from Shannon, or Kishkenes rather, giving Kobelman an opportunity. Header trying to be won by Eau Claire. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw for Wisconsin Eau Claire. The Blue Golds in the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. The Blue Golds went 13-7-1 just a season ago. 6-1-1 in conference play. And they'll earn their first corner kick of the match. Play this one down toward the right side and was able to smack it off a defender over the end line. First corner kick for Wisconsin Eau Claire.
Go, ladies, put it in!
Tough to tell who's taking it from this position. Looks like it will be Sam Gilbert. Gilbert approaches. A small dribbler in toward and back to Gilbert. Right foot in toward the goal and sliding and making a stop is Hillary Barreto. Now she rolls it up to the right side and Wheaton tries to make a counterattack. There's Kopelman with it just before she gets to the midfield line. It gets knocked away and she's dispossessed. Free ball now along the left side touchline. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw for Eau Claire.
Eau Claire starting to show a little sign of life offensively here, especially with that corner kick getting them going.
Hopefully they can maintain that for their sake. Ball goes back and forth. Now rolled along left side, and here's Shannon. Shannon feeds Liebedor. Coming across the left side, has Kishkenes in the middle. Liebedor dribbles, trying to hit Kishkenes rather, in toward the 18-yard box, unable to do so, scooped up by the keeper.
Keeper just holding it for now, boots it away to midfield. Headed by Liebedor. Orweiler after it for the Thunder, and Gilbertson for Eau Claire, but Orweiler comes away with it. And Orweiler is taken down by an Eau Claire attacker, and it'll be a free kick for the Thunder in their own third. Amanda Brait will take the kick, as usual for the Thunder. She approaches and kicks it away. It's deep toward Kopelman. It's over her head. Shannon giving chase. It's in the keeper's legs. And Shannon is able to get it from her and score. It's a goal for Carrie Shannon, who had that beautiful assist on Wheaton's first goal. And it is now a 2-0 lead for the Thunder.
Well, first of all, a wonderful ball from Amanda Brait, as she was able to punch that free kick far down the field, took a high hop, was contested between Kopelman and a defender, and then Shannon came through, had the opportunity to get it. It went in between the legs of the keeper for Eau Claire, and then Shannon punched it through uncontested to the back of the net for another goal. She had a goal last night. Her second goal of the season comes tonight, and like you mentioned, Jonathan, she assisted on the first goal of the night. Now it's a 2-0 Wheaton lead.
Yeah, good pressure by the Thunder there to create that goal. Once again, a great set piece ball by Amanda Brait from their own third to get it over into the attacking half, and then a nice finish. And the goalie had trouble handling the ball. We've restarted, and Wheaton will have a throw on the near sideline here. Strom takes it, and it's headed away by an Eau Claire midfielder. Fighting for the ball near midfield, and it will roll out of bounds. On the other side, it will be a throw-in for the Blue Golds. Over there to take it is Rademacher. And a slight delay in the action as the ball rolled onto the field. Ball girl goes out and gets it, and we are back underway with Eau Claire controlling just on Wheaton's side of midfield. A ball in, gets past Amanda Brait, who runs out to get it, but it is picked up by Aaron Strom, who then feeds Liebedor on the left sideline. Liebedor brings it up still in Wheaton's half, and then kicks it deep, and it will roll out in the Eau Claire defensive side, but it will be a throw for Eau Claire.
Wheaton's defense has been doing a nice job early on of pursuing the ball anywhere close to the 18-yard box and clearing it out.
Wheaton wins that throw. Now Carrie Shannon finds herself with it at midfield. She finds Orweiler in space. Orweiler looks up, finds Val Lilly on the right side. She gets it into Carrie Shannon near the top of the 18 box. She feeds it onto the right side. Kishkunis gives chase, but she will not be able to get to it before it rolls over the end line for a goal kick.
The tentative, weather permitting, start time for the men's match will be 8:30 p.m. Once again, the tentative, weather permitting, match start time for the men's match will be 8:30.
As you just heard, a tentative schedule for the men's game that was supposed to follow this one at 7 o'clock has been tentatively scheduled for 8:30.
As Val Lilly takes the ball down the right side, blowing past Eau Claire defender, she gets across into the box. It's toward Kopelman. Liebedor got a foot to it, but it was deflected away nicely by a defender. Orweiler tracks it down and takes the Wheaton throw on the left side. Gets it to Strom, who gives it back to Orweiler. She's on the left side, near the edge of the box. Still holding it there, not having much luck with the defense. Liebedor has it, and it's off of an Eau Claire defender, and it will be a corner kick for the Thunder.
Wonderful patience both by Liebedor and Orweiler as they were hugging the line, the end line, and the sideline, passing it back and forth, biding their time, and now they earned a corner kick as Kishkunis brings it in.
Cross is deflected away, and it will roll back out to midfield where Amanda Brait will take it and send it on the left side to Erin Strom. Strom takes the touch and gives it to Kishkunis with a one-touch pass to Liebedor on the side. Liebedor tries to get it into the middle to Shannon. No luck, but the ball comes free to Liebedor now. It's in the box. Kopelman has it. Back to the goal, and the defense is able to stop that attack. Now a foul on Erin Strom back near the midfield stripe, and it will be a free kick for the Blue Golds.
Good ideas by Wheaton offensively, though. Kishkunis had a wonderful idea to get that one back to Liebedor with a one-touch header. Unfortunately, a cross into the middle for Kopelman was deflected and then ultimately cleared away. Now a free kick for Eau Claire.
That kick is taken, and Carrie Shannon comes across to win it. The ball comes right back to her just on Wheaton's side of midfield stripe. Now they bring it into Eau Claire territory with Liebedor on the left side. Nice move. She gets it on the left sideline, deeper to Allie Kopelman. And Kopelman drops it in even deeper for Liebedor. The defense is there, but it comes straight to Kishkunis in the box. She can't get a lot on that shot, and it rolls safely into the arms of the Eau Claire keeper, Nina Barenbrinker.
Excellent presence of mind from Liebedor and Kopelman running a brief give and go, and Liebedor a slide pass in toward the box. Like you said, John, unfortunately Kishkunis wasn't in a position to get much on the shot. Nonetheless, a solid attempt.
Indeed. Now we have a throw in for Eau Claire near midfield. There's the throw here on the left sideline. It's headed by Karsten, tracked down Orweiler after it now, drops it back to Brait, who kicks it back up near midfield. Now Kopelman fighting for it at the midfield stripe, tried to get it to Kishkunis, no luck there, and it's sent back into the Wheaton side, Tan giving chase for the Thunder defense. Tan wins that ball very nicely, brings it up the right side, now crosses it into the middle for Orweiler, who brings it up to midfield. She gives it on the left side back a little ways to Erin Strom, who then gives it to Liebedor right at midfield on the left sideline. Liebedor brings it up, now finds Kishkunis, who can't get around the defense, and there will be a free kick awarded to the Blue Golds.
Unfortunately, Kishkunis is a little too physical trying to win that ball and punch it in toward the middle. Eau Claire will have this free kick about halfway between the 18-yard box and the midfield stripe.
Taking it is Emily Moore. She boots it deep, and it will roll out of bounds in the Thunder defensive third, and it will be a Thunder throw-in. Strom will take it on the near sideline. It comes in, it's won by an Eau Claire attacker, and it goes back out of bounds. It will be a throw for Eau Claire. Blue Gold throw-in headed by Karsten, and sent back in. Eau Claire still trying to control. Orweiler battling with it now, and it squirts free, and Karsten takes care of it, sends it back out to midfield, where Val Lilly gives chase. And there'll be a foul on Val Lilly there. Little contact after Eau Claire player headed the ball away. So it'll be a free kick on the far sideline near midfield for the Blue Golds. There's the approach, and the kick travels into the top of the 18 box. It's flicked on by a defender and right into the arms of Hillary Barreto for the Thunder. She throws it out on the far side, looks like to Val Lilly. Can't quite control it, and it's kicked away by an Eau Claire midfielder. Orweiler has it now in the Wheaton defensive half. Finds Lilly again. Nice move around an Eau Claire defender, but can't quite control it again. Their pass went through Orweiler. Shannon fighting for it with an Eau Claire midfielder. And it comes right back to Shannon. Shannon then boots it deep. Kopelman giving chase, but the ball will roll out of bounds on that far sideline, and it will be a throw for the Blue Golds in their own third.
Carrie Shannon right in the middle of that play numerous times. One trying to win a ball, a free ball in the middle, and trying to pass it out. Now a couple seconds later, she was down on the ground, quickly got back up to pass it up to Kopelman.
Now the ball's still on that far side. Won by Eau Claire for the moment. Now it rolls its way to Karsten. Karsten for the Thunder finds Lilly back on that far sideline. She tries to play it into the middle to Kishkunis. Not much luck. It's driven away by a defender. Now Shannon fighting for it in the midfield, and it will come clear to Amanda Braid on that back line for the Thunder. She'll give it to Erin Strom on the left side, and Strom will try and get it to Liebedor, who can't quite keep that ball in. And it will be a throw for the Blue Golds just in the Wheaton half. Ball comes in, Strom playing good defense there. Now it's crossed in, and Tan is able to head it away for the Thunder. It will go out of bounds on the far sideline. We will have a throw in for the Blue Golds as a quintet of Blue Golds come in now.
And from Wisconsin Eau Claire,
There's a fancy word.
number 5, Emily Kaufman. Number 7, Katie Richter. Number 11, Laura Berglund. Number 13, Melissa Leister.
As you hear, Kara
Number
Ryan,
17,
Emily Kaufman, Katie
Emily
Richter,
Turry.
Melissa Leister, Emily Turry all enter the game for Wisconsin Eau Claire. Just under 18 minutes to go, and a 2-0 lead for the Wheaton Thunder.
Kopelman has the ball now in her own half. Finds Lilly, who's dancing with it on the sideline. Fancy forward, but the ball is taken away by an Eau Claire midfielder, but it comes straight to Carrie Shannon. She brings it up to midfield, still fighting for it with an Eau Claire midfielder, and now she is able to get it free to Erin Strom. Strom tried to lead Orweiler, a little too much on that one, and Eau Claire has the ball again. But their attack is thwarted by Laura Karsten, finds Orweiler with it. Now she gets it forward, Liebedor giving chase, but it's kicked away by the Eau Claire defense. Good defense since that goal for Eau Claire, as they've been doing a good bit of attacking now since that second goal by the Thunder. Carrie Shannon with it now for the Thunder. Comes free to Orweiler in midfield. She gets past the defender, and she's quick. She's got speed. She's got Liebedor on the left side. She's bumped off the ball. Good defense. But it comes straight to Liebedor, who drops it back to Erin Strom in a little bit of space. Now she gives it to Orweiler, who tried to flick it onto Liebedor or Kishkunis. Couldn't quite get to Kishkunis, and there is a foul called as both Kishkunis and an Eau Claire defender went sliding after the ball, and it will be a free kick for the Blue Golds.
Brittany Barant is that defender on the right side here in the channels for Wisconsin Eau Claire. She's been all over the place when Orweiler and Liebedor have gone back and forth, especially when Kishkunis gets involved. Number 25 in white is in the middle of the play.
All right, back underway. Eau Claire controlling the ball in their offensive half. Now they move it forward. They get it on the right side. Nice little give and go attempt was broken up by Carrie Shannon. And Liebedor kicks it back toward midfield, where it's headed on by Kopelman. Kishkunis gives chase. The keeper comes way out of the goal in front of the 18-yard box, but is able to take care of it. And it's back at midfield in possession of Wisconsin Eau Claire. A pass there goes off the head of Carrie Shannon and rolls free. Now it's on the right side to Esther Tan. Can't quite get it away from the Eau Claire defender, and it will roll out of bounds near midfield. It'll be a throw for the Thunder.
Heading for Wheaton, number 8, Annie Hamilton.
Whenever those sirens go off for substitutions, I always do a double take now because the sirens that have been going off all day for the severe weather
Annie
restrictions and
Hamilton
conditions.
and Anna Seabolt entering the game now for the Thunder, replacing Val Lilly and Kishkunis. As we have 15 minutes left in this first half, with Wheaton up 2-0. Tan takes the throw on the far side, gets it in over there to Kopelman. Kopelman with the ball now on that sideline, can't get between the two Eau Claire defenders on her, and it is taken back the other way and broken up by Carrie Shannon, but there will be a foul called. Kopelman disagrees with that call, but nonetheless it will be a free kick for Wisconsin in their own end.
Number 22, Rachel Narrison, in the middle of that play. Narrison had 2 goals in Wisconsin-Eau Claire's game yesterday afternoon, but so far she's been kept off the board and off a lot of the offensive plays for Eau Claire.
Now Carrie Shannon kicks the ball deep into Eau Claire territory, where it's headed away out of bounds, and we will have a throw that will be taken by Erin Strom here on this left sideline, about halfway between the 18-yard box and midfield. She gets it in to Annie Hamilton, tried to get it to the middle to Orweiler, and that pass is broken up, but it comes free to Karsten, who drops it back to Brait in Wheaton's end. Brait with a nice move to get some time and space for herself, now finds Karsten on the other side of midfield. Karsten coming straight down the middle of the field, loses it slightly, gets it to Orweiler, who then finds Kopelman and drops it back. Now it's dropped back in for Kopelman, but just too far, and it rolls over the end line as a goal kick.
Solid passing, crisp passing going on for Wheaton offensively. They've been able to thread 2, 3, 4 passes together and get into that last line of Eau Claire defense before their final attempts have been thwarted.
A goal kick now taken by the Blue Golds, and it's headed right back into the box, but kicked then right back out. Now fighting for it is Carrie Shannon. She will get the call there from the official, and it will be a Wheaton free kick from about halfway between the 18-yard box and midfield as Amanda Brait trots forward to take that, and the Thunder attackers and midfielders set up on the left side of the 18-yard box. Brait approaches and booms it into the box. It's a little low. Shannon got a head to it, but it rolls back out, and now it's kicked back to Erin Strom so that Wheaton can reset. Strom tries a shot from a good distance away, and Nina Barron-Brinker for Eau Claire is there to scoop it up, and Wheaton's attack there is no more.
A slight rain coming down now. It's causing coaches and bench players to put on their jackets. There, Joe Bean.
Also caused the ball to get a little more slick than it used to be. It'll be interesting to see how that affects these teams. Now a ball played in deep. Giving chase is Caitlin Liebedor for the Thunder. She has it in the left corner. She's able to get across, and Nina Barron-Brinker is there, the keeper for Eau Claire, to clean that mess up for them. And another Wheaton attack ends in the hands of their keeper.
Not going to be particularly easy for the keepers either, John, with the weather becoming more wet on the field and the ball more slick. As, for instance, that play with Barron-Brinker, that could have easily gone through her grasp and been loose in the middle, but she held on.
Indeed. It will be tough for the keepers. They have to adjust to everything being wet and a lot more slick than it usually is. Amanda Brait with the ball now. A little scare for her as she lost control of the ball momentarily, but picks it back up and gets it to Orweiler near midfield. Orweiler goes down. No call by the official, and it is picked up by Eau Claire. In the middle now with it is number 11, Lauren Berglund. She fires a shot in wide right of the goal, and Barreto lets it go. And it will be a goal kick for the Thunder. Into the game comes Chelsea Dornfield for Wisconsin-Eau Claire, replacing Brittany Brandt, that defender who is doing so well on the right side of the Eau Claire defensive line, giving Wheaton a lot of problems.
Just over 11 minutes remaining and counting down in this first half. A 2-0 lead for the Wheaton Women Thunder.
All right, Liebedor has the ball now on the left side near midfield and drops it back to Strom. Strom goes into the middle to Karsten. Karsten, a little fancy footwork around some defenders and gives it right back to Strom, who drops it back to Amanda Brait. Good possession in the defensive end for the Thunder. Brait gets away from one and gives it back to Strom. Strom now up on the left side to Liebedor again. Liebedor turns on the Jets, brings it across midfield, and nice pass, gets it to Kopelman, but it is taken away there by an Eau Claire defender and kicked away. Karsten is able to come after it, but her clearance effort goes backwards, and now it will roll into the hands of Hillary Barreto, who is out to get it for the Thunder. She rolls it out to Amanda Brait. Brait taking it herself towards midfield. Now drops it back to Erin Strom on this left side here. And Strom goes deep for Kopelman. Kopelman takes it off her chest, controls it nicely. Tried to go to the middle. Nice defense on a tackle there to keep that pass from getting through by the Eau Claire defender. Now Leibador gets it to Kopelman on the left side. Kopelman brings it in, the left side of the box, and it is cleared away by an Eau Claire defender. It will be a throw-in for the Thunder deep in the blue-gold end of the field.
Solid pursuit by Emily Torrey to knock that ball away before Kopelman had a chance to cross.
Kopelman gets the throw into Leibador, and that is poked away from her and will go out of bounds again. It will be another throw-in from basically the same spot as the last one. Leibador to take the throw. She tosses it into Kopelman this time. The roles reversed from last time. Kopelman is able to get it across. It's in there, and getting ahead to it, flying in, was Anna Siebold as it went over the keeper, but her header just went over the crossbar a little too high. Good effort there.
Also simultaneously hit by a defender from Eau Claire as it goes out for a Thunder corner kick.
So the Thunder get to reset and try this again. Orweiler's over there to help out Leibador with this corner kick. Leibador kicks it into Orweiler, who sets it. Leibador crosses it into the box. It's onto the legs of Karsten, but to no avail. It goes rolling across the end line for a blue-gold goal kick. 8:33 left in this first half of action at Joe Bean Stadium, with the Wheaton Thunder up 2-0 over the Blue Golds of Wisconsin Eau Claire.
Reminder. Go ahead.
That goal kick is taken, and it's in on the right side now. It will go out of play and be a throw for the Blue Golds. Their throw is taken by, I believe that's Carrie Shannon on that far side. Good work to get it away from the midfielder, but her pass, lead pass up there, is too much, and it will go over the end line for another goal kick.
A reminder that directly following this game, for an 8:30 tentative scheduling kickoff, will be the men's game, as they're in the championship of the Bob Baptiste Invitational later on tonight, and they'll be taking on the number 15 Loras College.
So definitely stay tuned for that as Ann Turner comes on, replacing Carrie Shannon for the Thunder. Now back to the action. Kopelman has the ball in front of her on the right side, near the edge of the 18 box, and good defensive throw-in now for the Thunder. Actually, I think, yeah, it will be a throw-in on the right side. No, foul called by the linesman, and it will be a free kick from that far right side as the Wheaton attack sets up in the box. The ball is sent in. Karsten gets ahead to it. It squirts free. And Ann Turner, having just entered the game, was able to get ahead to it. Not much on it, but she was able to get it over the keeper. Couldn't quite catch up to it before it rolled over the end line, and it will be another goal kick for the Eau Claire Blue Dogs.
Ball was loose in the middle of the 18 for a few moments there. And like you said, John, Turner, almost an opportunity to head that in. Was able to get it over the outstretched arms of the keeper, but it was still well left.
Now the goal kick is taken and popped high in the air at midfield. Over to get it is Leibador. She gets ahead to it. And Annie Hamilton gets some of that, but it goes out of play. It will be a throw-in for the Thunder. Erin Strom taking this throw on the left side. She throws it to Orweiler in the middle, who keeps it, loses it a little bit, and now it squirts free. It comes to an Eau Claire attacker, Emily Kaufman. She runs into two defenders, and Erin Strom now is back and clears it out of play for the Thunder. It will be a throw-in for the Blue Golds deep in Thunder territory on this near sideline.
Emily Kaufman, a nice job in offensive pursuit for Eau Claire. Almost got a goal-scoring opportunity out of that. Strom cleared it out of the way, though, as Kaufman fell to the turf.
That throw-in went right back out of play, and they'll throw it in again from the same spot. That throw-in goes off the chest of Orweiler, and it is cleared high in the air by Leibador to Hamilton. Fighting for it now in Wheaton's end, both teams scrambling. Ball's high in the air, and it will come down to Ann Turner, and she gets it free. It comes now to midfield, where it's picked up by an Eau Claire defender, but she passes it straight to Jamie Orweiler, who now turns the other way and goes. Orweiler cuts it into the middle, where it's picked up by Kopelman. Kopelman now drops it for Strom at midfield. Strom then gets her left foot to it in a big way and sends it all the way to the right side. Anna Siebold giving chase, but she will not get to it in time. It will be a throw-in for the Thunder.
Danny De Leon.
As Danny De Leon comes on for the Thunder, she will replace Ali Kopelman, who trots off to the sideline with just under 5 minutes left in the first half. Now that Wheaton throw on the right side comes in, straight to an Eau Claire defender. And now they fight for it on that far side, and it will be a throw-in for Eau Claire as the ball rolls out of play.
2-0, Wheaton still has the lead with under 5 minutes left in the first half.
Now a foul on Siebold in the blue-gold third, and it will be a free kick for the blue-golds. That kick is headed away by Esther Tan, back into the blue-gold half. Annie Hamilton gives chase and just can't quite make the play to save that ball and keep it in play. The linesman rules it out of bounds as a throw-in to the blue golds. Good hustle, though, by Hamilton. Now the throw-in, stolen by Hamilton. A foul is called, and it will be a free kick for the Thunder, about halfway between the 18-yard box and midfield, as Amanda Brait comes forward to take this kick, and once again the Thunder attack sets up near the top of the 18-yard box on the left side. Brait steps back, the whistle blows, she approaches and booms it into the box. Nice high kick. Ann Turner gets ahead to it, but it bounces straight to the keeper, Nina Berenbrinker, for the Blue Golds, and she is able to corral it. 3:26 left in this first half, with Wheaton up 2-0 over the Blue Golds of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. That goal kick goes to midfield, where it goes off an Eau Claire player. Nice save on the sideline, and then it rolls out of play and goes to Eau Claire for a throw-in. Now, Leibador has it, gets it to Danny De Leon, touching the ball for the first time since she entered the game, who gets it to Orweiler. Now it's on the right side, Siebold, and it is cleared away out of bounds near midfield by an Eau Claire defender. Quick throw-in taken, and it drops back to Esther Tan. Gets a little past her, but she drops it back to Amanda Brait. Always there in the back for the Thunder. She finds Erin Strom on the left side. Big first touch by Strom, but Orweiler's there to come over and take care of that. She gets it to Leibador on this near sideline. Leibador brings it up near midfield. Boots it in deep towards Annie Hamilton. Hamilton controls it. Gets it in deep on the right side. It's in the box and scooped up by Berenbrinker for Wisconsin-Eau Claire.
Excellent idea by Hamilton, trying to get that ball high pooched into the box.
Looked like she was looking for Siebold on that right side. It's a good idea. Now the ball at midfield, taken by Jamie Orweiler. It's then lost and kicked deep into the Wheaton end. Looks like that will roll over the end line, and it will be a goal kick for the Thunder, as we have 2 minutes left in this first half now. Number 2, Taylor Belt, comes in now for the Blue Golds, replacing number 22, Rachel Narrison. Amanda Brait approaches and boots that goal kick away. It's headed by an Eau Claire attacker and comes to Jamie Orweiler in the middle of the field. She gets it to Esther Tan, now still in the defensive half for the Thunder. She gets it up on the right side. It goes just under the foot of Anna Siebold, and it will roll out of play. The throw-in from Eau Claire. They drop it back to their defensive ends, and it comes free in the middle to Leibador. Leibador now crosses midfield with it. She's got Orweiler on the left, but instead goes to her right, and it works free to Anna Siebold. Siebold tries a shot from distance, and it goes over the crossbar and out of play. It will be a goal kick for Eau Claire yet again, as we have 1 minute left in this first half of play.
Not a bad idea at all from Ann Turner, shooting from way out there. The trajectory on that ball wasn't bad at all. Probably crossed the crossbar by maybe 5-6 feet.
Yeah, good effort, good idea. Trying to get something in from there, trying to catch the goalie sleeping. Now a chance for Wheaton. Annie Hamilton has the ball on the right side, edge of the box. The ball is free. She falls down, is able to get a foot to it and get across it. Didn't get too much on it, though, and it is cleared by an Eau Claire defender. Very nicely kept in there as Eau Claire tries to come back the other way.
20 seconds
Esther
till
Tan
halftime.
says no and kicks it back in. And it will roll now to the keeper, Nina Barenbrinker, for the Blue Golds, as we have 12 seconds left in this first half. She boots it to midfield, just over the head of Liebedor. Strom gives chase, as well as an Eau Claire attacker. And Strom just playing keep away now as we run out the half. And there is the horn. It is now halftime here at Joe Bean Stadium with the score. Wheaton Thunder 2 and Wisconsin Eau Claire Blue Golds 0.
That's going to do it here at half. Like you said, John, 2-0. The lead for Wheaton Thunder over Wisconsin.
Like
Sorry for cutting off that Thunder Sports Report a little close there. We're going to send you back to Joe Bean Stadium for the second half of the game, when Judah and Jonathan should be there to give you the call, guys.
Thank you very much, Wuhao Phelps. Back here at Joe Bean Stadium, ready for the second half. Judah Newby, Jonathan Hensel alongside with you. The final 45 minutes getting ready. There was a bit of a brief intermission there, John, a 10-minute version of halftime due to the fact that we've been delayed numerous times in this day. A 55-minute delay earlier on between a game between the North Central men and the men from Covenant College in their game today, as well as about an hour and 15-minute delay after the first 13 minutes of this one were through. But we're ready for second half play. Here's John with the play-by-play.
All right, we pick it up now. It will be an Eau Claire throw-in at midfield here on this near sideline after Wheaton took the kickoff to start the half, and ball bounced around a little bit. Now the ball comes free, and it will drop back into the Eau Claire side where it is picked up, but it comes back to Anna Seabolt, who sends it on. Now giving chase into the corner is Danny DeLeon for the Thunder. See if she can track it down. She gets close, but cannot quite get to that ball before it rolls over the end line. But it will be a corner kick for the Thunder. I believe that's their third of the game, as Orweiler trots to this near corner here to take this corner kick. Once again, the Wheaton attack setting up on the left side of the 18-yard box. Orweiler approaches and boots it in, comes straight to the legs of a defender and back out to Orweiler. Orweiler with it on the right side, has it taken away. Great defense there by Eau Claire as they send it just up the sideline, where Tan sends it in, and it comes to Seabolt. And the ball ends up going into the 6-yard box, and a little trouble handling it. Is Barenbrinker, but she is able to keep the ball under her control and boot it away now to midfield. Header won there by Ann Turner for the Thunder, and it will roll out of play. It will be a throw-in on the far sideline for the Blue Golds.
Both Seabolt and DeLeon, who are on the bench to start this game, will be starters here in the second half for the Thunder.
Now the ball's still on that left side. It comes now into the middle, into the feet of a Blue Gold defender, and rolled along to the left side. Giving chase is DeLeon as the ball now comes across midfield and stays on this left sideline with Eau Claire. That pass just misses its mark and comes straight to Amanda Brait, who gets it now into the middle to Ann Turner. She leaves it on the left side for Annie Hamilton, who brings it up to midfield for the Thunder. Back to Turner. A little trouble corralling that pass, and it's taken away by the Eau Claire midfield. Now a pass in deep comes to Amanda Brait. She lets it roll by, and it rolls harmlessly over the end line for a Thunder goal kick.
Some statistics from that first half. Hillary Barreto, 2 saves made in that first half. 3 saves made for Nina Barenbrinker, the keeper for Eau Claire, but 2 goals allowed. Wheaton 2 goals scored with 9 shots in that first period.
Yeah, that stat, the saves, doesn't really tell the story as nicely as you would think. It seemed Barenbrinker was the person who touched the ball most for Eau Claire in that first half. Credited with only 3 saves, but definitely did a lot back there to keep this only a 2-goal lead for the Thunder. Tan now gives it to Seabold on this near sideline, and the ball did just barely leave the playing field and cross the line, so it will be a throw-in for the Blue Golds. That throw goes high in the air and is headed on and gets to the foot of Karsten, who sends it back to midfield, where it's promptly headed right back in. Goes off of Orweiler and Turner near midfield. Nice turn by Turner.
Wonderful.
And now it's set on to Seabold. Then DeLeon comes in after it, and it will come free to Turner. Still at midfield, she drops it back to Esther Tan in the defensive end for the Thunder. She drops it back after getting pressured to Amanda Brait, who plays it across the field to Shelby Anthony, who has also entered the game for the Thunder in this second half. Now the ball's on the left side. The Thunder trying to get into the offensive zone. Annie Hamilton has had the ball bounce over her a little bit, and now it will be cleared out of play by the Blue Gold defense. Anthony will take this throw on the far sideline for the Thunder. She tries to get it into Hamilton. It goes past. Everyone gives chase, but no one can get to the ball quite in time, and it will roll over the end line for a goal kick for the Blue Golds.
Wheaton had 3 corner kicks in that first half. Has one in the second half for a total of 4. Wisconsin-Eau Claire 2 in that first half. The goals scored were at the 13-minute mark. Segredera scored on a header as assisted by Carrie Shannon from 5 yards out. That was the first goal, and right after that began that hour and 15-minute long delay for the severe weather warnings that we're having for thunder and lightning within a 5-mile radius of the campus.
All right, back to the action now. Eau Claire controls the ball near midfield, and they get it onto Wheaton's side. Orweiler pokes it away, but it goes straight to an Eau Claire midfielder. Her pass, though, is too far for its intended target, and it rolls out of play. It'll be a Thunder throw on that far sideline. Shelby Anthony comes up for the Thunder to take it, just in the Thunder half of the field on that far side. Anthony's throw gets the ball into Blue Gold territory, where it will roll out off of Danny DeLeon, and it will be a throw-in for the Blue Golds.
After Gadara's score at the 13-minute mark, about 6 minutes later in soccer time, ironically about an hour and 20 minutes in actual time, the Thunder got their second goal for their 2-0 lead from Carrie Shannon, who assisted the previous one, put it into the back of the net, as assisted from Amanda Brait on a free kick. That's where we stand now at 2-0 in favor of the Thunder. Just over 6 minutes into the second half.
Now Shelby Anthony has the ball, bringing it into Eau Claire territory. Her pass is intercepted by an Eau Claire defender and sent up, as Eau Claire tries to counterattack now, bringing the ball across midfield on that far sideline. Great defense by Orweiler, who just straight up took the ball away from that attacker. She now feeds DeLeon, who gives chase as the ball rolls into the left corner. DeLeon tries to track it down and has no luck with that, and it will be another goal kick.
Number 18, Grace McKenzie.
For the Blue Golds, as Grace McKenzie enters the game, number 18 for the Thunder, and she will replace DeLeon, it looks like. Yes, as DeLeon trots to the sideline, and McKenzie takes her place on the field. Now for the Blue Gold goal kick. That kick soars toward midfield. McKenzie gets ahead to it, and it is played in. Gadara gets a foot to it and gets it to Orweiler. Orweiler then tried to send it in for Seabold, but it is picked up by a defender and sent to the near sideline. That ball is then cleared out of play, hits our press box up here, and it will be a throw-in for the Thunder.
Never know when an errant ball might come your way, John.
Yeah, I know. Got a little worried on that one. Esther Tan takes the throw in for the Thunder. It's headed on by a Wisconsin defender, and then it is cleared to the sideline, and the Thunder will have another throw, but it is very deep in the Eau Claire end. That throw comes in, and it's being battled for along the end line, and it goes out once again off of an Eau Claire defender. It will be another throw in from deep in Blue Gold territory for the Thunder. The throw comes in. It is headed by McKenzie and an Eau Claire defender, and cleared once again back out on this near side. The Thunder will have, I believe this is their fourth throw. It comes back to Esther Tan, gives it to Anna Seabolt. It will go out of play once again, and another throw in on this near sideline for the Thunder. good defense by Eau Claire. You get a whole bunch of throw-ins now for the Thunder, and then the defense is able to clear it almost as Karsten gets a foot to it, and it comes to Orweiler. Orweiler now approaching the top of the 18-yard box, turns, finds two defenders on her, tried to get it to Karsten, the pass was just a little too strong and it's kicked away. But Esther Tan is now having it for the Thunder. It's played in onto the feet of Ann Turner, still in the middle of the field on the Eau Claire side. Now the ball comes free. Orweiler tracks it down, though, and drops it back to Amanda Brait so the Thunder can keep possession and reset. That's given to Esther Tan now on this near side. She tries to get it down the sideline, but it goes out of play. It will be a blue-gold throw-in from this near side. That throw finds its way to the head of Laura Karsten, who heads it back into Eau Claire territory. And a foul is called. Oh, offside is called on a header attempt by Grace McKenzie. Apparently, the girl she was trying to head it to was offside, and it will be a free kick for the Blue Golds in their half of the field. All right, now they approach, and that kick is booted into the Wheaton half, and it bounces off the feet of Orweiler and is headed around to the middle of the field, where it is controlled by the Eau Claire midfield. Now it's on the right side, and Eau Claire getting into the Wheaton end, but that is quickly broken up by Shelby Anthony for the Thunder. Now that ball will roll out of play near midfield, and it will be an Eau Claire throw on that far sideline. Throw comes in, headed on by the Wheaton defense, and Anthony gives chase along with an Eau Claire attacker. Her cross attempt, goes out of play over the end line, and it will be a goal kick for the Thunder as Amanda Brait gets ready to take that.
Carrie Shannon here in her senior year has had no problem getting onto the stat sheet early on last night, tallying a goal. Tonight for the first goal, she assisted, and then again tonight, her second goal of the season for the 2-0 Wheaton lead.
Now a foul is called near midfield as an Eau Claire player goes down, and they will have a free kick just in the Wheaton defensive half near midfield. There's the approach, and the kick is in the air, travels into the box. It's headed out. Good defense there. I believe that was Laura Karsten on that header. Comes to Grace McKenzie, who flicks it up and out of play for a blue-gold throw-in on this near sideline. That throw comes in, and it will roll into the box, where Amanda Brait gets a foot to it and kicks it high in the air. And then it is controlled by Grace McKenzie, and then it is taken by Eau Claire. Claire now controlling it on this near side, very close to the sideline. Nice move to get around Esther Tan, but help comes from Anna Siebold, and the ball will go out of play for another blue-gold throw-in. Taking this throw is Rodemacher for the Blue Golds. She gets it into the middle, getting a little good passing now from Eau Claire. Playing good possession now as the ball is lofted in to the left side of the box, comes to the feet of Esther Tan, and she clears it back to midfield. Ball sent back in, but intercepted by Orweiler, who's able to pick it up. A little too big of a touch, and then a pass by an Eau Claire midfielder trying to get it to their attacker gets mishandled on the receiving end and goes out of play for a Wheaton throw. Now the ball still at midfield here on this near sideline. Eau Claire sends it into the Wheaton end. Now it's 2 on 3 or 4 now as the Thunder defense gets back. Anthony giving chase on that left side there, and it will go out of play for an Eau Claire throw-in on the far side. That throw comes in, and it will go back out of play and be another Eau Claire throw deeper in Thunder territory. Now this throw comes in, is headed away by Karsten, and great hustle to get a foot to it on that far side. That may have been Annie Hamilton. Yes, it was. Great hustle to get a foot to that and clear it. But Eau Claire now comes back into Wheaton's end, still looking for their first goal of the match. Have it on the left side. Thunder, great defense by Esther Tan, getting it away from the Eau Claire attacker. She now sends it deep. Guidera giving chase, but the keeper comes way out of the goal to clear that ball. The header, however, comes straight to Grace McKenzie, and now Wheaton has a chance. She tried to get it to Guidera. Guidera missed, but then the ball went off of an Eau Claire defender and just missed going over the end line.
15, Aaron Strom.
It will be another throw-in for the Thunder deep in Eau Claire territory on this near sideline where we had so many of them just a few minutes ago. As Aaron Strom enters the game for the Thunder, replacing Esther Tan, who, as usual, has been playing great defense this half.
Just over 31 minutes remaining in the second half. Still a 2-0 lead for the Thunder coming up for this corner kick.
All right, Seabolt is back to...
Heading for Wheaton, number 10, Carrie Shannon.
Carrie Shannon comes back into the game for the Thunder now, replacing Jamie Orweiler. I believe this is her first break of the season. And I think she played all 90 minutes of last night's game, which is very impressive considering the weather conditions. Now the ball bounced around, comes back out, controlled by Anna Seabolt on this right side for the Thunder. She sends it into the box, has runners, but the ball just goes through and across the line for
Wisconsin-Eau Claire, number 5, Emily Kaufman, and number 17, Emily Turry.
Now will be a goal kick coming up for Wisconsin-Eau Claire. They're just over 30 minutes remaining in this second half. 2-0, Thunder still with the lead. Eau Claire coming with a goal kick, taken by the defender. There's a headed ball by Turner, cleared away now by an Eau Claire defender, and it goes out of bounds. In the attacking half for the Thunder, they'll have a throw-in. Strom will take it. Strom brings it inside, cleared away once again, and out of bounds. Nearly got into the stands that time. Strom takes it from identical position. Looks at her options and throws it back in again. Turner, right foot. Strom now trying to get it back with a header. Double tap on the header by Allie Stone. It almost gets across the touch line. Played alongside way down there, and across the end line it goes. It'll be another goal kick for Wisconsin-Eau Claire. More substitutes. Coming in, Hillary Quinn, the sophomore from Woodway, Washington. A great state of Washington, representing the Pacific Northwest. Comes into the game for Laura Karsten. And for Wisconsin-Eau Claire, it'll be Katie Richter, junior forward from Waukesha, Wisconsin, West High School over there, as well as Laura Berglund, the freshman midfielder from Bloomington, Minnesota, comes to the game. Paige Legate, who had a goal in yesterday's contest, will take a seat, as will Allie Stone, the sophomore midfielder from Madison, Wisconsin. And those are the substitutes here. Just under 30 minutes to go. First 45 minutes of the first half went the Thunder's way. A 2-0 lead represents that advantage. At the moment, a ball skips away and goes out of bounds. It will be a Thunder throw-in here near side as they're in their attacking half. Ball is going to be played by Seabolt, going back and forth with Shannon. Back to Seabolt. Beautiful ball. Seabolt now trying to get around her defenders, is unable to do so, but still is around the ball and maintains possession among all of that. Wonderful effort from Seabolt. Now she decides to clear away back to Bray along the midfield stripe. She'll send it to the left for Aaron Strom. Strom goes back to Bray. Bray dribbles it across the midfield stripe, hits Quinn. Quinn in stride. It's Seabolt. Seabolt, a left-handed cross. She's at the very top right corner. Long shot in toward the left, and a sliding attempt trying to put that one into the back of the net was made by Grace McKenzie, but it just got over her stride and over the end line for a goal kick. But John, what a move from Seabolt.
That was a great move by Anna Seabolt to get by her defender, and she sent in a good cross. Had runners in there. The ball was just a little far in front, couldn't quite get to him, but great idea and great effort by the Thunder attack on that play.
It was indeed, as the header is flicked on by Wheaton defense and goes out of bounds. Now picking it up on a throw-in from the midfield stripe will be Eau Claire, the Blue Golds, who won second in their conference a season ago. The ball's in their attacking half. Rolled along to the left side for Emily Turry. Turry plays it along left side to Richter. Richter, left-footed cross in toward the middle. She's got a man there, but for the moment it was cleared away and goes back into the defensive half. Coming out of her box is the keeper. There's pressure from Grace McKenzie. She puts it high into the air, retreats back to her box. McKenzie in offside position comes back. Now goes back and forth, trying to win it, and falling to the turf is Ann Turner. She can't get it. Now carries Shannon an opportunity to chase down the ball across the midfield stripe. She does. She'll go play along the left flank to Aaron Strom. Meeting her at the point of attack was the defender, Laura Berglund, and Amanda Brait now clears it in the defensive half for the Thunder. Plays along right side to Siebold, but she was unable to maintain possession with the right-footed touch. Rolls out of bounds for a throw-in for Emily Turry. And Wisconsin-Eau Claire still trailing 2-0. Here, just over 26 minutes remaining. But here's an opportunity. A little header going into the box. And a great defense made that time by Ann Turner. No call as both fell to the turf. Two more fall to the turf. We play on. A long shot from about 28 yards away. It's scooped up out of the air by Hillary Barreto. She hasn't had too many opportunities such as that today to make saves, but she does one there. Still remains 2-0. Just over 25 minutes remaining second half. Here from Joe Bean Stadium. Wheaton and Wisconsin-Eau Claire playing for the Bob Baptista Invitational title. Amanda Brait, fancy footwork. Now passes along right side. Shelby Anthony still in the defensive half. Plays even further right to Siebold. Siebold back to Anthony. Right-footed pass in toward the middle. Deflected. McKenzie controls. McKenzie, a small touch. Now a ball in toward the middle. Looks good for the moment before it was taken away by Brittany Brandt and kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in as a couple more substitutes, John, enter the game for the Thunder. Allie Coleman enters in for Sarah Gadara, the freshman from Plymouth, Minnesota, who has her first career goal to her credit earlier on in this game.
Karen Northrice also enters the game for the Thunder, as we will have a free kick for the Blue Golds in their defensive third near the edge of the box. Back to take this kick, looks like Alyssa Walker for the Blue Golds. Puts her hand in the air, approaches the ball, and boots it towards midfield on this near side. Shannon gets ahead to it, but an Eau Claire player gets it back to the Wheaton defensive end, where Hillary Quinn is able to head it to Amanda Brait, who gets it back near midfield. It's played back in, but Quinn is there again, finds Shannon. Shannon now just couldn't quite get around the midfielder applying pressure to her. She gives chase to the ball and is able to keep control despite two Eau Claire players, and gets it to Erin Strom, who brings it up this left side. Strom runs into a wall on defense and has it taken away. And then Shelby Anthony is able to run through and intercept a pass and clear that ball out of play near midfield.
Wonderful effort by Anthony there to get in front of that pass and clear it away out of bounds before any further trouble could happen.
Now ball played in deep. Good effort to get it across by the Eau Claire attacker. Hillary Barreto goes out and gets the ball. Big scream from the crowd there, as there may have been some contact with the Eau Claire attacker, Katie Richter. But Hillary Barreto is able to control the ball and now boots it away to midfield. That's headed on by Ann Turner and towards Kopelman, but she can't quite get to it. Now Erin Strong controls and passes it on the left side to Grace McKenzie. She drops it back to Anthony. Shelby Anthony boots it forward. McKenzie tried to flick it on forward, but it goes straight to the Eau Claire defense. Now the ball being fought over at midfield, and now controlled by Eau Claire on the left side. Ball played in. Anthony over here on this near side to get it. Drops it back to Amanda Brait in the box, being pressured a little by Rachel Nearson for the Blue Golds. Now the ball is free at midfield. Turner fighting for it there, and it comes free to Shannon. Still big tussle in the middle of the field for it. Now it comes free to Hillary Quinn for the Thunder. She finds on the left an attacker on the left side. Can't quite control. That was Annie Hamilton over there for the Thunder. Now Richter giving chase for the Blue Golds as the ball comes into Wheaton's deep left corner. She's able to turn. Nice move. She finds the edge of the box, sets a shot on goal, but that is picked out of the air by Hillary Barreto for the Thunder. And a nice save again, being tested a little bit now here in these last couple minutes with a couple shots on goal by the Blue Golds.
Plenty of shots now coming from the Blue Golds. Indeed, Barreto's always been there, held their own, held their line, and now was able to make that save.
Nope, still got that clean sheet going. Pretty sure she'd like to keep it that way. Another shot fired on goal, a low roller this time. And Barreto is there once again to scoop it up. That shot by Rachel Narrison for the Blue Golds. Barreto boots this one, gets to midfield where it's picked up by an Eau Claire player and sent in just over the head of Hillary Quinn. but it comes out to Karen Northruss in the game for the Thunder. And now it comes free to Erin Strom on the left side. She brings it up near midfield. She finds McKenzie, who flicks it on forward. Great chance here as Kopelman gives chase in the left corner. Kopelman has it. The attackers are down in the box. She has it on the left side. Crosses over, and it has tripped up, and the ball goes free, and it will be a goal kick, though, for the Blue Golds.
In for Wheaton, number 5.
A couple of substitutes now coming in. Paige Legate enters the game, as does Allie Stone. Jamie Orweiler enters the game, as does Caitlin Liebedor for the Thunder. And taking a seat now is Rachel Narrison for Eau Claire, as well as Sam Gilbert. And for the Thunder, Annie Hamilton will take a seat. Here with just over 20 minutes to go. 20:50 and counting down. 2-0 Wheaton leads.
Now the ball played back in by Wheaton. It will roll out of bounds. It will be a throw-in deep in their own end for the Blue Golds of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. That throw comes in high, takes a nice hop, and will stay on that sideline. Is controlled, I believe, by Kopelman there. She finds Orweiler in the middle. Orweiler's got space and an attacker on the right. And she tried to shoot and went very wide with that one. It will be a goal kick for the Blue Golds.
She had an idea of going toward the goal with that one from about 35 yards out. But as you said, John, it was well high and wide right.
Now the goal kick taken. Headed high in the air towards Ellie Kopelman. Headed high in the air again. And now Shannon gets a foot to it and is able to get the ball to Karen Northruss for Wheaton, but it will roll out of play on this near sideline and be a throw for the Blue Golds. Throw comes in. They're fighting for it at midfield. Back and forth it goes, hopping the midfield line. Now it finds its way to Kopelman in the Wisconsin-Eau Claire half.
Kopelman into a stink shove there on that play. Easy call for the referee.
It will be a free kick for the Blue Golds, just in their half of the field, fairly close to the midfield stripe.
A reminder that directly following this game, at 8:30, is the scheduled kickoff for now for the men's game in the championship of the Bob Baptista Invitational of their bracket. It is Wheaton taking on nationally ranked Loris.
All right, Wheaton with the ball again near at midfield. Good chance for the Thunder as it gets into Grace McKenzie. She drops it back to Erin Strom all by herself on the left side. Now she dribbles in. She gets across, and it's low and scooped up by Nina Barenbrinker, who we haven't mentioned nearly as much in this second half as we did in the first half. Testament to the Blue Gold defense and the fact that they've been attacking a little more this second half, despite still having no goals to show for it. Now the ball rolls back in. Grace McKenzie giving chase for the Thunder, but it will roll out of play and be another throw-in for Eau Claire.
Hannah Rademacher.
A couple more substitutions coming in.
21, Shyla
Hannah
Gilbertson.
Rademacher coming just back into the game, along with Shyla Gilbertson. Two substitutes now coming in for Eau Claire.
They replace Emily Kaufman and Brittany Barant for the Blue Golds, who now have a throw-in their own end on that far sideline. Throw comes in, bounces around, and is cleared towards midfield. And then the ball scoots on past everybody. Shelby Anthony now is able to track it down for the Thunder. She takes it on the right side. She's got some space. She's taking it deeper and deeper into the Blue Gold territory on this far right side. She gets in, tries to get across it, and it comes free to Kopelman in the box on the right side. She drops it for Orweiler, but that pass is intercepted and kicked away out of bounds. Over to take the throw in for the Thunder is Karen Northruss, as she now holds the ball on the right sideline. She gets it in, the ball gets past Kopelman and the defender, and will roll out of play for another Blue Gold goal kick.
One of the few big offensive opportunities for the Thunder. Still doesn't result in a shot on goal. Nonetheless, though, like you mentioned, John, Eau Claire has had a lot more attacking possession in the second half than they did in the first half, and an offensive half dominated by the Thunder in that first half.
Now the ball finds its way on the left side, just a little too far for Libidor as it goes out of play, and Eau Claire will have a throw in their own half on that far side. Here's the throw, doesn't make its way to midfield as it's headed away by Libidor, but then crosses midfield. Now giving chase is Shayla Gilbertson, who just re-entered the game for the Blue Golds. She's able to get it on the right side, but is then taken away. Great defense there by Erin Strom.
Wonderful D.
Gets it to McKenzie, one-touch pass, very nicely done. Then it comes back to McKenzie, who boots it deep, but it is too far to the left and out of play. It will be another throw-in for the Blue Golds.
Abby Beinlich and number 20,
Abby Beinlich
13,
and Melissa Leister enter the game now for Wisconsin-Eau Claire. Taking a breather and coming off the field will be Kara Ryan, the sophomore midfielder from Plymouth, Minnesota.
And Emily Moore, junior defender from Brookfield, Wisconsin. Now the throw comes in on the left side. Kopelman is able to find Libidor on that left side. Libidor, nice move. Still taking the ball up the left side. Touch a little too big, but the defender's not able to keep the ball in play, and Libidor will have a throw for the Thunder on that far side.
Number 17, Kristen Clark.
Kristen Clark enters the game for the home team now. Just under 15.5 minutes remaining and counting down. Coming up on the 75th minute of this match, 2-0, the Thunder still lead. After that was our halftime score. And a couple goals straddling a 1 hour and 15-minute long delay due to severe weather conditions that were in the surrounding area of campus.
Now, nice high cross in by Erin Strom is tracked down by Nina Berenbrinker amidst two Wheaton attackers. Good goalkeeping there by Berenbrinker. And she will now control and boot the ball away to midfield. The ball takes a hop, crosses over the midfield line, and it's headed around midfield and finally squirts free to Strom, who heads it again and goes right back to her. Now still being fought over at midfield, and then is cleared inside as Eau Claire tries to give chase, but Amanda Brate is able to keep them from getting to it and lets the ball roll out of play for a goal kick. Now Caitlin Kishkunis entering the game
Caitlin Kishkunis
for the Thunder. She will replace Grace McKenzie.
Grace McKenzie really had solid efforts while she was out there, especially in that second half. Coach Pete Felski must be glad with the effort that he saw from her.
Yeah, she's been playing very well. Now the ball is being headed around at midfield, and it comes free to Eau Claire. Orweiler comes back but falls down, and there will be a foul. A foul called by the official. Eau Claire is not pleased with the call, as it looked like Orweiler fell on her own, but the official saw contact and made the call. Now Amanda Brate will take this free kick for the Thunder in their defensive half. She approaches and boots the ball deep into Eau Claire territory. Ball squirts free there on that left side to Libidor. She gets it into the middle. It's onto the foot of Orweiler at the top of the box. Orweiler is able to get it on it. Kopelman now has it wide open in front. She gets a shot. Nice save in front, but it is finished. A goal for the Thunder, as Nina Berenbrinker couldn't quite control the shot. And the rebound comes out. I'm unsure who scored the goal, but it ended up right in front.
It looked like North Ice.
It was an easy finish for the Thunder as they go up 3-0 now with 13:05 left in this game.
Looked like
number 12, Jennifer Lee.
Looked like it was number 22, Caitlin North Ice.
As Jennifer Lee comes into the game for the Thunder, replacing Hillary Quinn right after that Thunder goal.
It was number 24, Caitlin Libidor. Bucky Libidor, as they call her on the field, who's able to clean that one up in the midst of a lot of defenders and forwards. Kopelman will be credited with the assist. And once again, John, that's the second set piece that we've seen that has resulted in a goal off a free kick from Amanda Brate from a long ways away. And it just shows you good things happen when Amanda Braid is able to set up a free kick, and now it's 3-0 Thunder.
First of the season for number 24, Caitlin Liebedor. For number 2, Ali Coleman. Liebedor from Coleman.
Now, the Thunder will have a goal kick from their own end after a pass through goes too far for the Eau Claire attack. Brait to take this goal kick, like always. She boots it right to midfield, just over the head of Orweiler, and it is kicked high into the air. Takes a big hop, and Orweiler tries to control it, drops it back to Kristen Clark, who's now been in the game for a couple minutes for the Thunder. Now it's on the left side. Nice move by Liebedor, who got credit for that last goal, and gets it into the middle to Jennifer Lee, who's just entered the game. Her pass goes on, is a little too far, but now a pass across by the defense is a little too far, but they're able to control it in their own end. But now Orweiler does what she does and takes it away. She's into the box, gets across it. It's through the defense onto the right side. Liebedor gives chase into that left corner. She will be unable to track it down, and it will be a throw-in for the Thunder. She throws it into Jennifer Lee, who gives it right back. There's a cross in, and the whistle blows for...
Looks to be offside.
Looks to be offside, and it is offside. So the Blue Golds of Wisconsin-Eau Claire will have a free kick from deep in their own end on that far right side corner.
For Liebedor, that's the second time she's crossed into the scoring column in as many days. She got credited for an assist in yesterday's game on Val Lilly's goal, and now she gets a goal of her own as assisted by Ali Kopelman. Just about the 76-minute mark, 3-0 Wheaton.
Now another chance for the Thunder goes awry as Kishkunis got past her defender on the left side but couldn't keep the cross in play, and it will go out for a goal kick.
Number 14, Chelsea Dornfeld. Number 18, Emily Moore. And number 25, Brittany Barant. Checking in for Wheaton, number 6, Annie Torpy.
Annie Torpy enters the game now. For Wheaton, she's the junior midfielder from Wheaton North High School, local product.
Now the Eau Claire goal kick travels from our right to our left and is tracked down by Annie Torpy for the Thunder. On to Northruss. She heads it back into the box towards Kopelman. There's a nice turn, and it is cleared away to Aaron Strom at midfield. Strom now has it and gets it on the left side back to Torpy, I believe. And her pass finds its way into the middle and now dropped back to Shelby Anthony as the Thunder reset. Now she gets it to Karen Northruss on the right side, where it goes to Kopelman, still near that sideline. She goes down on the right side, and her cross is batted away, but it goes out over the end line, and Wheaton will have a corner kick from this near sideline, as we have 9.5 minutes roughly left to play in this game with the Thunder up 3-0.
Let's go, ladies! Everything out!
Another corner kick for the Thunder.
Kishkunis takes it, approaches, and boots it deep. Oh, and a nice effort on the header there. Goes just over the crossbar. And it will be a goal kick once again for the Blue Golds.
A wonderful chance there. A difficult effort, but it was made by Kishkunis. The header just went just over the crossbar. Not close from being a 4-0 lead.
That goal kick fought over once again at midfield. Shelby Anthony comes in and heads it into Eau Claire territory. It finds its way to Liebedor, and her pass on the left is intercepted. Now Eau Claire on the attack. On that right side, Paige Legate for the Blue Golds has it in the corner. She tries to get across it, but great defense there by Aaron Strom denying that cross, and it will be a throw-in for the Blue Golds as the ball went out of play.
Evan, you guys good for drinks? I'm good. You good?
We have 8 minutes and 27 seconds left in this game here, with Wheaton up 3-0 over the Blue Golds of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. So that Wisconsin throw-in slowly dribbles its way through and finds the arms of Hillary Barreto. She chucks it to midfield to a wide open Karen Northruss with some space. She gets it in deep, giving chase is Kishkunis. See if she can track it down on the right side. She can. She gets to it deep in Eau Claire territory. Just mishandles the ball a little bit, and it goes over the end line for yet another blue-gold corner or goal kick.
Nice decision, though, that time by Barreto. When she scooped up the loose ball,
Number 9,
she surveyed her options and went ahead and rolled it all the way out to midfield on the right flank, and it took one throw and one touch to get all the way down close to the end line for the Thunder. That's advancing the ball in a hurry.
Indeed, it was. If Kishkunis had been able to handle that, it would have been a decent chance, as she would have been in prime position to cross that ball in front.
7 minutes, 15 seconds, counting down. Remaining in the second half here in the final women's game of the Bob Baptista Invitational. Wheaton currently leads 3-0. 2 goals in the first half, 1 goal here in the second half. The men's final will follow this one, a tentative 8:30 kickoff, where Wheaton will take on Loris in that championship match.
And now the ball rolls out of play over the Eau Claire end line again, and we will have another goal kick as we come up on 6:40 left in this game. Here's the approach. Kick travels rather low towards midfield. It's headed back on. Kishkunis gives chase and controls on that right side. Nice move around her defender. Caitlin Kishkunis now reaches the edge of the box, gets in, sends it across on the ground. And that shot goes wide, but comes free to Karen Northrup. She sends it in. It's headed away by the defense yet again.
Nice clears by the Eau Claire defense.
Now Shelby Anthony is able to quell the advance of the Blue Golds and sends it back into their territory. And we'll have a Wheaton throw-in now on this near sideline for Caitlin Kishkunis. She tosses it in there to Marley Disher for the Thunder. She controls near the top of the box, and her pass is kicked away, but it comes straight to Northrup again. Kishkunis tries to loft it in, and there is Disher again, fighting for the ball here at the top of the box. 2 players go down for Eau Claire, and they will have a free kick near the top of their box as we approach 5.5 minutes left in this game.
Wheaton, despite having a very offensively dominant first half, started to get away from their offensive game as far as the assertiveness is concerned in that second half until the past 10 minutes, where they've really been attacking well and keeping the ball out of the Eau Claire possession, and that resulted in their 3rd goal. So as long as they keep sustained possession, they've been able to muster goals at a good frequent rate here this weekend.
Ladies, let's go hard!
Jennifer Lee now leaves the ball deep for Marley Disher, who can't quite track it down. Goes over the end line, and we will have another goal kick for the Blue Golds. A lot of goal kicks in this game for Wisconsin Eau Claire. They approach again, boot the ball towards midfield. It's headed down by Jennifer Lee and back into the Eau Claire end. Looks like this one might almost roll over the line too. It gets there, and it will be another goal kick.
Imagine that, John.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just under 4.5. 3-0 Wheaton leads, trying to put the final touches on a defending of the home turf effort and becoming champions of the Bob Baptista Invitational this season, as they were a year ago, winning a final match 2-1 over Whitworth University from Spokane, Washington.
Now Caitlin Kishkunis with the ball in the Eau Claire end. Some fancy forward, gets it to Liebedor, who then drops it for Shelby Anthony for the Thunder. Her pass to the right side is tipped out of bounds by Rachel Narrison for the Blue Golds, and it will be a Wheaton throw-in on this right side, taken by Karen Northrup. She tosses it in, and it is kicked right back out. She'll move up a couple steps and throw it back in. That throw is taken by Liebedor and gets back to Northrup. She gets across it. It's into the box. Kishkunis goes after it and can't quite control it, but it comes to Disher, who drops it back to Liebedor. Liebedor gets it into the middle. The ball squirts free as players from both teams go, but Eau Claire is able to track it down. Now it's left on the right side for Brittany Brandt of the Blue Golds. She sends it in for Paige Legate, and it comes back out now to Emily Kaufman. Eau Claire still controlling, getting a little offensive here in the waning stages of this game now in the Wheaton end, with a little bit of possession. Nice move there by the Wheaton defense to get the ball away, and it comes free to midfield, but it is taken back by Sam Gilbert of the Blue Golds. She gets it in, and that ball almost went into the goal. Her pass was just flicked on by Rachel Narrison, and that one just barely went wide of the goal. Hillary Barreto almost caught a little off guard there, scrambled after it. It was wide right. That would have been a nifty little goal for the Blue Golds, but it goes just wide, and they will have a corner kick as a result.
Just a minute touch by Narrison, followed by a chance to clear by Northus, but her opportunity to clear was on the opposite side of the goal from where Barreto was stationed. Now here's the corner.
Corner comes in low, it bounces up and over the goal into the netting on top, and it will be another corner kick for the Blue Golds, trying to get a point on the board here as we go just under 2 minutes left in this game.
Second corner of the half for the Blue Golds, fourth of the game. Here it comes.
And the ball lofted in much higher this time. People get heads to it, but it goes through the box, and for now the threat is gone.
Foul called on
Jennifer Lee, I believe, for the Thunder, as she and Kara Ryan got tangled up going after the ball on this near side. And now Eau Claire will have a free kick from about the top of the box, but very near the left sideline here, as Sam Gilbert comes back to take it for the Blue Golds. Three-man wall for Wheaton with one Blue Gold in that wall as well. She now runs, takes the free kick. It's at the top of the box. The ball is just a little too much pace on it for her. That was Paige Legate. It was a nifty little set piece play there where she joins the wall and then darts out of the wall as soon as the ball was kicked. That ball had a little less pace on it. She probably would have been able to just, with her first touch, try and put it on the goal. But it was a little too much for her, and the ball rolls out of play for a Wheaton goal kick. Braid approaches and boots it away with 40 seconds left in this match. Goes through Kishkunis near midfield, comes back into the Wheaton end. Gilbert heads it on for Eau Claire. Now it comes in deep. Anthony giving chase, as well as Emily Kaufman. Kaufman gets to it, now drops it back for Gilbert. Gilbert drops it back now for Chelsea Dornfield, and she sends it in deep towards Emily Kaufman. Kaufman tracks it down, but Amanda Brake comes over, sends it out, and they will have a corner kick as we have under 10 seconds. 5 seconds left. 4, 3,
2, 1.
The corner kick comes into the arms of Barreto. She falls on it, and that is how the game will end. A clean sheet for Hillary Barreto, getting her first shutout of the season. She boots the ball high in the air in celebration. And the Thunder go to 2-0 on the season with this 3-0 victory over Wisconsin Eau Claire.
In about 10 minutes, there will be no player introductions or national anthem because of the weather delays.
We're going to keep it here in between games for the women's and men's contest. As you just heard from us, 3-0. That's the final. The women from Wheaton College defend their home turf on Friday night and Saturday night. They won on Friday night 3-1 against Loris. They win tonight 3-0 over University of Wisconsin Eau Claire and are named the champions of the Bob Baptista Invitational Tournament to open up the season. Jonathan, a solid victory tonight. 2 goals in the first half, 1 in the second half. The Thunder ladies didn't really let the weather get to them in this game.
No, they didn't. They didn't let the weather get to them last night either. Last night the weather was bad. Today it caused delays, and the Thunder ladies seemed unaffected by it, as they scored just before the hour and 15-minute delay, and then scored just after that delay ended. So they picked up right where they left off, and then there was a bit of a lull for them offensively, but the defense stayed strong throughout that, and they were able to tack on one more near the end, and that's how we get to 3-0 in this victory for the Lady Thunder this evening here at Joe Bean Stadium.
For Wisconsin Eau Claire, they had a 4-0 throttling of DePauw University yesterday afternoon, and then this championship game fall 3-0 at the hands of the Wheaton Thunder. Coming up in just about 10 minutes from now will be the starting kickoff for the men's championship game. Wheaton's also in that game thanks to their 1-0 victory last night over Covenant College, and their opponent will be Loras College, the number 15 in the coaches poll in the preseason coming into this game. Or coming into this weekend, rather. Yesterday defeated North Central 4-0. Earlier today, North Central won their game over Covenant 1-0. So North Central is 1-1, sharing the conference in the CCIW with the Wheaton College Thunder. 10 minutes to go to kickoff from right here at Joe Bean Stadium before we'll get to the men's final. For the time being, we're going to send it back to the studio for Wu Hao Phelps, and perhaps he could finish the rest of that Thunder Sports Report with women's head coach Pete Felsky. So that's going to do it for us for the women's tournament final. The Wheaton College Thunder have won the women's bracket of the Bob Baptista Invitational to open up the year. The men hope to follow suit coming up in about 10 minutes. And until then, we'll send it back to Wu Hao Phelps.
Thank you, Judah. And again, the final score of the game, Wheaton 3, University of Wisconsin Eau Claire 0. That in the championship of the Bob Baptista Invitational. Coming up next, we have, again at Joe Bean Stadium, the Wheaton men playing Loras College. Loras, of course, is the same team that the Wheaton women defeated last night. The game, of course, is delayed about 2 hours now, about an hour and a half actually. But hopefully we'll have it for you in the next 10 minutes.